Thank you very much. May we all get seated. Thank you very much. The Minister of Natural Resources and Tourism, United Republic of Tanzania, and the guest of honor for this event, Honorable Angela Kairuki, Member of Parliament, Honorable Ministers present here today, the members of the High Table, senior government officials, representatives from the FAO of the UN, representatives from the NGOs, CSOs, private sector, and development partners, invited guests, distinguished delegates, and the members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good morning to you all. Please welcome at the 24th session of the African Forestry and Wildlife Commission and the 8th African Forest and Wildlife Week. As you can see, this event is graced with honorable ministers for the two sectors, highly acclaimed experts and professionals in forest and wildlife. It is my sincere hope that you will find this week exciting and insightful. So please relax and enjoy the rest of the day and the next days ahead. Before we get into the details of the program, it will be very much good that we know each other, we know who is here and where we're coming from. And to make judicious use of the limited time we have here, I now welcome Mr. Edward Kilawe, Senior Forest Officer from FAO Regional Office, who is also the Secretary to the Commission, to make a round of introduction. Mr. Kilawe, please. Thank you.
Thank you, the Master of Ceremony, and good morning, you all. Welcome to Arusha. Welcome to Tanzania. Just briefly, I'm here just to really say a few words and at the same time to really introduce the members of the Commission, to the honorable ministers and the other excellencies who are here today with us. As I've been introduced, I'm Edward Kilawe. I'm the Senior Forest Officer with the FAO Regional Office for Africa, and I'm also the Secretary for this Commission. And lastly, also, I'm from Tanzania. That's another good thing. Who are we here? Well, this is a body, African Forestry and Wildlife Commission, Honorable Minister. As you may have maybe seen since we have been engaging with the government here for some times before we met now today to have this commission, it's a governing body of the FAO, and it has a member throughout Africa, and the members are also part of the FAO membership. I'll explain that briefly. The commission is based on the member. The member applied to be part of the commission, and we are 53 members in Africa. And we have few observers also who are participating on the capacity of being either our partners or where we collaborate in various ways to implement the recommendations coming from the Commission. This Commission, Madam Honorable Minister, as you see, it has forest and wildlife. These are the two broader sectors which we looked at. However, it also deals with a number of other cross-cutting issues, not just forest or wildlife, but you find throughout the week, we are also discussing issues around climate change. We discuss even the issues, the interface between this sector with other sector like agriculture. Same time, we also look at the other aspect which forestry also contribute, the role the forest contribute, for instance, the food security. Honorable Minister, who are we having here today? Out of the 53, we have close to 40 members who have confirmed their participation. Because of time, we have a representative from South Sudan here, who is Undersecretary for Forestry. We have a representative from South Africa, from the Ministry of Environment. We have Somalia with us. In fact, we have an excellency, plus the team here. We have a representative from Nigeria. We have Namibia. We have from Mozambique, Mauritius. You can see all who are sitting in front, Mali, Malawi. But so here, combination is all over Africa. But also for information, just for the member to understand, we have few members from the Maghreb region who participate in the Near East region. These are countries like Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia. So they participate in these commissions, some as a member, some also as observers. So they sometimes in two commissions. So they have been also invited to this commission meeting. FAO is a secretariat for this commission, and that's the role I'm taking at the regional level. However, the commission has a bureau. A bureau is the executive committee which runs the commission in terms of implementing and ensure that there is a follow-up of the recommendations which are coming from the commission. So the previous commission, I would like to really recognize the presence, Honorable Minister, the chair for the commission, the 23rd commission, because how it works, the 23rd commission bureau is the one which prepared the present commission, which is 24th session. And the chair is from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Mr. Jose Langa, I think is now Secretary General of the Ministry of Agriculture, has been taken to another ministry. But I think DRC here is represented by the Secretary General for Environment, Mr. Benjamin Turabe, I think is around. Yes, and then we have 3 vice chair. Tanzania is the first vice chair, and he has been represented to the Bureau by the Professor Dos Santos of the Commissioner for the Tanzania Forest Service. Also, we have second vice chair with Zimbabwe, so they're represented here, and the third vice chair is Senegal. Senegal, he got apology yesterday, he could not come. I think it's some other issues, he could not take his flight. So these, and also we have a rapporteur, which was supposed to be sent to African Republic. We had issues of political issues there, but I think they are not here with us. But this commission is going, just briefly, Honorable Minister, we are going to elect a new bureau also today. So just the bureau will serve us to the next commission. So that is just a brief, and I'll stop here so that because of the time, and I'll take it over. But before I do that, as I mentioned, we do not have our chair present with us. And the rules and procedure of the commission is that the first vice chair take over the chairmanship of the session. And in this, without further ado, I would like to invite Professor Dos Santos, who is our first vice chair of the commission, to proceed this opening session. So, Professor, please welcome.
Thank you very much, Edward, for your very brief introduction of the delegation. And let us give him a round of applause, please. Honorable guest of honor, the next segment is for the very brief documentary on the 24th session of the Forest and Wildlife Commission and the 8th African Forest and Wildlife Week. Please, may we have the short documentary on the screens, please. Thank you very much.
Disconnected. Connected.
Can we have the short documentary?
Forestry and Wildlife Commission, AFWC 24, and the 8th Africa Forestry and Wildlife Week, AFWW.
I would like to welcome you all to the 24th session of the African Forestry
and Wildlife Commission, AFWC 24, and the 8th Africa Forestry and Wildlife Week, AFWW.
On behalf of the Bureau, I would like to welcome you all to the 24th session of the African Forest and Wildlife Commission and the 8th African Forest and Wildlife Week. The African Forest and Wildlife Commission stands as the prominent governing body for the forest and wildlife matters across Africa within the framework of the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO. The Commission takes on the crucial role of fostering regional cohesion and coherence to contribute effectively to the global development agenda and the comprehensive program of work undertaken by FAO. This commission, therefore, plays a pivotal role in shaping the future of Africa's forests and wildlife, ensuring the sustainable management for the benefit of both the continent, and the world at large.
The United Republic of Tanzania, renowned for its unparalleled natural beauty and biodiversity, will be hosting the 24th session of the Africa Forest and Wildlife Commission, AFWC 24, in Arusha from the 30th of October to the 3rd of November 2023. In this documentary,